Hello and thank you for coming to the Muck Waters Effect. I'm your host, Matt, and today I'm looking at OAN, but first, I need you to hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Now let's take a look at this video. Rip Adam Schiff claims unlimited authority to spy on Americans. Here's the video. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Schiff has complained recently that the Department of Justice wrongly investigated him. However, Schiff himself has overreached his authority by subpoenaing information of powerful Americans close to President Trump. One America's Christina Bobb spoke with a Washington, D.C. attorney, Victoria Toensing, to learn her experience.
Victoria Toensing, Washington, D.C. attorney. I understand that Adam Schiff has been prying into some of your personal business. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, well, it's so interesting to me, Christina, that he's going around sobbing and wringing his hands over the fact that the Justice Department put some subpoenas on some of his phone information in a leak investigation where there was a basis for looking at phone information. And yet he secretly subpoenaed my phone records, that of Rudy Giuliani's, John Solomon, a journalist, Devin Nunes, a fellow congressman, and Jay Sekulow, all of us lawyers. And that was no problem whatsoever. And when Judicial Watch took Adam to court for doing it and said, we just want to know what was the basis for these people's records being subpoenaed and published too, by the way, he defended it by saying, I am protected under the speech or debate clause of the Constitution, which says that I can't be questioned anywhere about anything I do as a member of Congress. And so one of the judges asked him, the lawyer, during oral arguments, does that mean that there's any limit on what you can subpoena of people? And he said, no, there's no limit. The Congress can go out and subpoena anybody's phone records that they want to, and they don't have to give a valid reason because of speech or debate. And that is truly frightening.
That's astonishing. And how did you come to find out that this had even occurred?
Oh, because he published Adam Schiff published some of the phone information in the impeachment report. Now, when federal prosecutors do that, when I was a federal prosecutor, if I subpoenaed something for a grand jury, then you would not publish it because it's protected. But Congress doesn't have to go through a court or a grand jury. It can just slap up subpoenas for everybody's information out there listening to this program because Adam Schiff says they can.
That is really astonishing and quite frightening. Where do you see this going? Because obviously the American people don't want Congress or the federal government to be able to access their private information at any turn. And you certainly, as an attorney running in very tight, powerful circles, should be protected more than many other people. So where is this going and how do we push back against this?
Well, unfortunately, the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals, where this case was appealed, said, yeah, there's speech or debate. It seemed like they did it reluctantly, but they were saying, hey, speech or debate. One of the judges wrote a concurrent opinion and said it's got to stop somewhere. There has to be some kind of limit. So it'll be through courts. I don't have much faith in the D.C. Circuit because they allowed Judge Sullivan not to dismiss Michael Flynn's case and didn't do squat about it.
Right.
But the courts, the media, but most importantly, the voters are going to have to stop this.
Yeah, well, there's a lot on the voters these days. Ma'am, thank you so much for your time.
Sure.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. And the thing with Adam Schiff is he is still pushing this Russian collusion nonsense on the American people when everybody has come out and said it's a hoax. And now the man is using his authority to take people's personal information, phone records, so on and so forth, in order to keep on demonizing Donald Trump. How is this the overreach of power? And if they're willing to do this to this powerful of people, what makes them stop from doing it to you or me? Nothing. The other thing is, cops, for them to enter your house, for them to get bank records, for them to get doctor records, or for them to get your phone records, or even to tap your phone, they have to get a warrant. You're telling me a representative that's been elected by the American people does not? There's a serious problem with justice in America. And this is a perfect example of that. You got to think about it, guys that are liberal or progressive. Well, if it's a Republican that's in that White House and they have control of the Senate and House, you really want them to be looking at your information? like Adam Schiff is doing to Republicans? No, you don't. So why would you actually be okay with him doing it? It can be reversed on you. You gotta use common sense. The fact is, the things that are being used against the Republicans at some point in time will be used against you. Critical thinking skills is important. You must use them and have some common sense. But guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed. Please hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.